Sure.
We'll call the meeting to order. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, are there any corrections or additions to the consent calendar?
Second.
Motion in a second, you want to call roll?
Commissioners Figurs.
Aye.
Garbers. York. Larson. Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Okay, are there any visitors to be heard tonight? Business. We'll have the second reading. Rezone ordinance for Subsurface Inc. at parcel 200.97.00.0027. The hearing was conducted and the first reading was done on November 18th for rezone for that parcel for Subsurface Inc. And if it approved, it will be published on December 12th and will be effective on January 1st. And a motion and second is needed to approve that second reading.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second, you want to call roll?
Commissioners Garbers.
Aye.
Larson. Figurs.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Okay, now we'll move on to new business. It's the Christmas holiday. The governor has declared that state government office closed on Monday, December 23rd, and Tuesday, December 24th, in observance of Christmas. It has granted 8 hours of administrative leave for each of those days. In our personal manual, policy 7.11 states other holidays, non-working holidays by the President of the United States or the Governor of South Dakota will be at the discretion of the City Commission. And so this is open for discussion or let's see. We usually,
Half day on the 24th and Christmas.
well, what about the day after Christmas?
That's what I was gonna say, is we'll pay for a half a day of the 24th of Christmas. If you want to use your vacation time and it works out in your department, you can take.
You know what we usually do?
Kind of what we have been doing was a half day.
So you
But if somebody wants to discuss it with that, I'll make that motion unless somebody wants to discuss something else.
have anything over there? So half a day on the 24th.
The afternoon of the 24th.
Yes, have that off, and then I was thinking, we usually have it at least the day after Christmas off.
We don't
That's
pay
what we've
for
done
it.
in the past, haven't we?
I know we varied back and forth on what we have and haven't done, and some of it depends on exactly
When it
when
is.
Christmas hits.
Yeah.
This year it's on Wednesday in the middle of the week.
Well, maybe it would be better to do close for the full day on the 24th and then think about the half a day on the 23rd or something, which would be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Or we could just do a full day on the 24th, take the 25th off.
Yeah.
Have any opinion? Let's see.
I'm gonna leave mine the way it is, unless
Pardon?
I'd rather just leave it the way I think. Put it half a day on the 24th. and Christmas off.
And Christmas off, and that's it?
And if they want to take vacation time or days before and after, as long as it works in their department. Not everybody can be off.
Second.
Got that down as a motion?
Yep.
Okay, and you seconded?
Give it a half day on Christmas Eve.
Okay, is there any other discussion? If not, I'll call roll.
Commissioners York. Excuse me. Larson. Figurs.
Aye.
Garbers.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Okay, next on the agenda is the 2025 fee schedule. And you all have a copy of that. Each year, we as a city commission adopt a fee schedule, and we have one attached to the documents. The existing fee schedule is given to the department heads to discuss with their commissioners. And proposed changes received by November 26th are in red on the schedule. And changes to the fee schedule can be made at any time throughout the year. So a motion is required to adopt the 2025 fee schedule effective January 1st, 2025, and rescind all prior rates. So,
The only thing with the pool fees, I know, for example, Inwood, since a lot of people have gone there for the last few years, Inwood does offer like a nanny or babysitter pass for $30. I'm wondering if that's something people think we should add.
Alicia, when we compared those with the other towns that we've checked, was there any type of nanny or babysitting fees on any of, there was not?
No, I looked in Beersford. What other one? Beersford.
T. Lennox?
Lennox. Yeah, none of them offered like a nanny fee or anything like that. It was just different, like they couldn't be in the pass. The pass was strictly one pass per household. And then they had to buy their own pass or do individual.
Okay. I only bring up Inwood because I know that a lot of people have used Inwood in the last few years, and I know that they had one from having gone there myself, so.
Is the family pass the same for city residents versus non-city residents?
Yes, we haven't made a distinction.
Yeah.
Do we feel we need to? Is something we
It's something we can look into for sure. I didn't notice on any of the other towns either a distinction between city residents and non-city residents.
It was just a flat fee for everyone.
I think what Jackie brought up is a bad idea, though.
Within $30, that's pretty cheap.
Well, and it could be something different than that. I just know that that's what they had, and I mean, it could be, you could do a family pass that doesn't include a babysitter and one that includes it for like $50 more or something. I mean,
You can just take that family pass and then parentheses add a nanny for another $30, then you get
yeah, whatever,
$5.
or whatever fee we
Whatever, we
decide.
can, okay, we
decide
can
on.
look into that. Okay, are the others, look at those and see what you think of those.
I think this next year, we just gotta get people here.
Pardon?
I think this coming year, 25, we just need to get people to use it. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
get used to it.
I think there won't be any problem with that. If there was anything to go by the day we had it open. Okay, we can add that. Do you have that down, Alicia? Okay.
On nanny pass, but how much are you saying for a nanny pass?
Well, if we keep it at the, family pass and like I said, add another,
I think that's only when you gotta have a nanny too, right?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
just,
So, but cost wise, I mean, 30, 50, 40, 25?
And what's 30, leave it at 30.
and that would be an extra $30 onto the family pass. Okay. Okay, and we went through and changed some of the, recreation, fees.
Dennis and I met today, so I do got some questions on our part of it, I guess.
You have questions?
When you get, I don't know if we're flipping through from the beginning to the end, but
I was just looking at the rest stuff first.
I think the license for the animal, we have to talk about that because our fees are going up.
The,
The impound fee.
okay,
I think we, I know our fees went up, but I think, Chief, you still thought we had enough to cover the $200 fee.
You suggesting we leave it,
There's a $200 impound fee, which covers all our costs still.
even with the new fees?
Yeah.
When we get to park and special event fees, I gotta get a question for you.
oh, okay.
Picnic shelter, I just question mark if we wanted to change $50. Cause we got my meeting with Dennis today, Dennis, correct me if I'm wrong, but they make sure the garbage can's empty before they have the reservations, they gotta empty it, so do we need to add a little bit because of that? And then I get down to picnic, that was minor, I guess, we'll get down to picnic tables. We did raise that last year, and I had somebody get a hold of me this, in '24, wanted to rent picnic tables, but seen that it had went up quite a bit. And I says, well, you gotta understand, we gotta deliver them, or we gotta go pick them up. And they said, well, you can go pick them up ourselves and bring them back. So, question, do we want two different rates? And then I started talking that, and I'll just say it's me, I pay to have tables delivered to, say, Jack Fox Park. And my parties, or my events on a Friday night. So they deliver to them, to Jack Fox Park on Friday night, and they go pick them up on Monday morning, and there's a table missing. Whose fault? You know, we do, and where I'm getting is, if you go rent something, you leave a credit card that if it's ruined, you know, damaged or missing, you're gonna get charged for it. So before something like that happens, do we wanna address it? Because theft is, I mean, I had a utility trailer, somebody hooked up to it and stole the utility trailer, so theft is on the rise. So that's my two questions on parking, special events.
I don't think we can leave something for 4 days. Like if you're saying your party's on Saturday and you wanna leave it till Monday,
Well, okay, they wanna hire the city to deliver them and pick them up.
Yep.
We work on Friday, so we deliver them before the party, and we go pick them up on Monday, and all of a sudden there's a table missing. I don't care if it's Thursday and we pick them up on Friday. Say there's a table missing, what's gonna happen?
Have we ever had a table missing?
We haven't as of yet, I don't believe, have we?
If you wanna leave it, that's fine, I'm just bringing it up.
Not saying it's not a possibility, but I don't think we've had one missing.
And you say you just want to, like, take their credit card until the tables are back?
I'll decide who's gonna end up being responsible for it when it's coming up short.
That was a
Yeah.
kind of a two-tier thing. If we wanna say $30 that we deliver them and pick them up, the party that wanted to use them last year wanted to do it, so do we want a cheaper rate if they do the labor?
I guess you could do that, but then the flip side of that coin is if they actually were to pick one up and it falls off and they destroy a table, are they gonna be responsible for paying for it for picking them up?
I'm not set in stone, I'm just bringing up possibilities.
No, I'm looking at the adverse side of it. I mean, if people do that and one falls off and gets demolished.
I think 95% of our picnic table business is kind of intertwined with a nonprofit organization. We usually waive it anyway.
Right.
I would say just for liability purposes, we just deliver on that.
I would say so
I
too, they
guess.
don't have the option to do it.
And then it would just be a matter if we wanna add a fee if something did go missing.
We do have fees for, like say we rent the depot out and they have to pay a fee if everything goes okay, nothing is ruined, they get their fee back.
Yeah, a refundable, security deposit.
Yeah. We do that.
What does the picnic table cost?
Oh boy,
Over $500.
thinking 7.5, is that what we paid for the last ones? It's been a few years.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah,
I remember heavy duty beefy.
The last ones we bought were 600.
600, but those are the aluminum ones.
Yes, those are light and
If they rent them, they're gonna tell you to come pick them up at 10 o'clock Friday night too. And we're gonna bring them back in, it's overtime and working. We just leave it, and if we have a problem, we revisit it.
Huh?
I mean, it's understandable. I mean, I guess it's possible. It could be, something could be stolen or damaged, but if it hasn't happened yet, let's keep our fingers crossed it's not going to.
Okay, we can just leave this as it is and think about this some more. But we can change it at any time.
And then from this sidewalk permit, there's no dollars, is that what we want?
Yeah, and some of that is to encourage sidewalks being put in and or replaced. I think was part of that when we did it, but just because they're working in our right of way, that we get notified of it. Bottom of the page, on permits, construction, sidewalk permit. That was the rationale behind it, but
Because we sent Chris Crowman over there before, and I'll send Dennis, you gotta look at it before they pour it, correct?
make sure it's proper width, proper depth, ADA slopes. So yeah, there's some time we have involved in it.
How does that work in the new development? If we get there next in 2025, they're calling a whole sidewalk, are we still gonna, or is that gonna be part of a bigger project?
And then that's gonna be part of a bigger project, and I would hope that the engineers that are in charge of the development would make sure that everything's ADA
So
compliant.
we're not sending
I don't believe so.
our people to do the new development?
We've had some, where we've done the sidewalk permits, if somebody builds a house that currently doesn't have a sidewalk, they're required to put it in, so we make sure that those are compliant. We do have some people that are doing some sidewalk replacement hither and thither, so just make sure everything's ADA compliant, because that's big. And also to make sure that they know the proper regulations, that it's 5 foot wide, 4 inches deep, unless it's over a driveway, that's gotta be 6, and there's can only be so much slope and tilt and all that fun stuff.
You Get the utility fees on the next page. I did talk to Dennis and Bill. Procedure on late fees, so we add a late fee of $50 if it isn't paid by a certain date.
Approximately the 15th, correct.
And from that time to the time we shut off water is what period of time?
About 10 days.
So what are we doing besides the door hangers the last day?
The day before, that's about it. The penalty, we mail penalty notices out when the $50 is added to their accounts. Then the day before shut off, we hang door hangers.
Okay. Following page on sump pumps, are we enforcing them sump pump rules?
I don't know if there's an easy way to enforce some pump rules unless obviously you can see a sump pump.
Your mic just went off.
Got it? Apparently my battery's dead. Or maybe not. Am I back?
No.
No, I got a battery light, so. Oh, so I got a new battery.
Dump all these in the box.
Am I back?
Cool.
Okay. That's a hard one, you know. Especially if they're discharging the sanitary during the summer, we wouldn't necessarily know that unless you're running an inspection and catch it. But there's not an easy way, no.
I sort of go into everybody's houses and ask to go in their basements, and I didn't know.
I mean, just a big one, and the wintertime one is if you actually see water building up on the street because they're pumping it out.
Only changes I have.
Do you have any changes, guys?
No.
Chris? Okay. Okay, so, I'm gonna make a motion to,
Motion to change with the change, or
As a
the
minimum,
noted changes
with the nanny fee.
and what you got on there.
is there a second?
Second.
Wanna call roll?
Commissioners Larson. Biggers.
Aye.
Garvers.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Next on the agenda is the bankruptcy and write-off accounts. Two water and sewer account holders have either filed for bankruptcy or are at a write-off status. In order to write these accounts off for audit purposes, the commission needs to authorize this. So a motion is required. Motion and second.
So moved.
Second.
Any, discussion? Wanna call roll?
Commissioners Biggers.
Aye.
Garvers.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Larson. Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Next on the agenda is a new hire director for Public Works. The recommendation to hire Dennis Ballinger in the Director of City Works position is at 3967, it's a grade 15, step 2. At 6 months of employment, employee may be eligible for a step increase based on positive performance review. And a motion and second is required to accept this.
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Call roll.
Commissioners Garvers.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Larson. Biggers.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Next is to advertise for an open position, which will be the maintenance foreman position. And direction is needed to advertise internally for the open maintenance foreman position vacated by Dennis Ballinger.
Motion to do that with a deadline of 10 days.
So December 12th.
Okay,
Second.
there's no discussion on the roll.
Commissioners York.
Aye.
Larson. Aye. Biggers.
Aye.
Garbers.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Next is the Beaver Creek pay application number 9. GSA has submitted a pay application for the Beaver Creek Trunk Sewer Project. This pay application is for $501,395.15. And the breakdown of this payment amount and the funding summary from CCOG is attached to our documents.
How many more do we have? You know,
I think the project is complete. I think what we've got left, if I recall it correctly, is their 10% retainage. There might be a little beyond that, but I think that's the majority because they still got a little bit of black dirt work and seeding to do.
are we shut off for the fall?
Everything's done for now except for they're gonna do some of the seeding work, I think, yet.
So penalty's still going, yes
Yep.
or no? Only question is what we discussed with the things that are not properly done underground.
Yeah, that'll
Are we
be,
holding enough back to make sure that gets done?
well, we still have the payment bond yet, performance bond as well.
Just my question. So I'm okay with it as long as we get enough.
I believe between the retainage and the payment bond, I think we should be
Because
good.
if we're dealing with a railroad, that can end up pretty fast.
Very fast.
So you're telling us we got to held back.
I believe so, yes. I will double check to make sure, but I believe so.
Make a motion to pay and then after we check, make sure we got enough.
Okay, we have a motion.
Second.
In a second. And the roll.
Excuse me. Commissioners Larson. Aye. Biggers.
Aye.
Garbers.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Next is geotechnical agreement. The geotechnical agreement is needed for the Northwest Street. A proposal from Certified Testing Services, Inc. has been submitted. The project services are expected to be and will not exceed $5,700, and a breakdown for the project information and work scope is attached to the documents. And this is for the street that will lead to the new Justice Center, correct?
Geotech is the one. Motion to approve.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Call roll.
Commissioners Biggers.
Aye.
Garbers.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Larson. Aye. Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Okay, next on the agenda is a temporary easement agreement as part of the West Road culvert replacement, and this is Southwest Road, I'm assuming.
Right.
Doesn't say that on there. A temporary easement of facilities is needed between Todd and Vanessa Baldwin and the city of Canton. This will provide the contractor ample room for replacement, and a motion is needed to approve this temporary easement agreement.
Motion.
Motion contingent on approval of the city engineer.
Correct.
Thank you.
Second.
You want to call roll?
Commissioners Garbers.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Larson. Aye. Biggers.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye. Next is a perpetual roadway easement agreement. And as part of the Southwest Road culvert replacement, a perpetual easement will be necessary. The easement allows for riprap and the culvert to be placed on the Baldwin property and allows the city to inspect it.
Motion.
Second.
And that'll be contingent on the city engineer as well.
A roll?
Commissioners York.
Aye.
Larson. Aye. Biggers.
Aye.
Garbers.
Aye.
Mayor Lundstrom.
Okay, that concludes everything on the agenda. We'll now have commissioner dialogue. I just have one thing I would like to bring up, regarding our Canton Fire Department, our volunteer fire department. Our, rosters are getting low and they need to be maintained at a certain level or the state will no longer support it, right? So if you know of any way or anybody that would like to be part of our Canton Fire Department, please have them contact the, fire department and let them know. If you have any ideas how to recruit anyone, I'm open to ideas for that also. So that's all I have for right now. Jackie, you got anything? No. Paul?
Parade drive, you got one on each end for this Friday night,
Yes, that's right, the parade.
and Detour, worked with Dennis on that today, we got 3 people showing up at the city and 2 golf carts, we have covered.
Okay? Chris, nothing? Tyler?
No.
You?
I just have one quick thing. Before you are 9 requests for qualifications for city engineering services. I would, my suggestion would be is for everybody to review them, everybody to pick their top 5. At some point, we'll meet to narrow them down and interview 2 or 3 or 4 qualified engineering firms.
Okay, so we have homework. I would like to call for an executive session under South Dakota Codified Law 1-25-2.
Motion.
Second. Commissioners Larson. Biggers.
Aye.
Garbers.
Aye.
York. Mayor Lundstrom.
Aye.
You'll notice when I get outside.